Time to squeeze in a walk before it gets dark. I don't know how far I'll get or how this will go. Let's hope I don't sneak up on any deer. It's rutting season. I watched too many videos of deer coming at people. They're probably pets though, if I had to guess. I don't know. This hill is not as scary as it was the first time I went down it. Some of my cousins came over this weekend though. And I love how they said the pictures just don't do the hills justice. Because they are fairly steep. I'm not good at angles and stuff, but oh, cheese and rice, see? Little mole trying to ruin my hillside. I'm ruining his path. This is one of the hills that needs stairs. And this is unfortunately not one I could take my mom on. Oh, I'm gonna slide down here until we get stairs. In which case, yeah. I just can't picture Jerry on the lawnmower. It just cracks me up to think about it every time. Oh, yes. I feel like these moles squishing you, pushing you. Somebody's up there. There's the truck. I'm trying to squeeze this in before I gotta go get Jack for wrestling practice. Storms have come through, winds come through, so there's not many leaves on the trees anymore, so it's not quite as pretty as it was. But I do just want to keep walking on here as long as we can. I don't know that we've really ever seen the woods in the spring and summer because it's usually so dense. I mean, we definitely can't see it from the house or the deck or anything. So I am so excited to get to see this in all the seasons next year. I had an idea last night. Anytime I say I have an idea, it should immediately be followed by bum bum bum. Because you just never know what it's going to be. But I was just sitting here reflecting on how much I love being in our woods and just their simplicity. There's not much to it. It's what, maybe 3 or 4 acres of trees. It's not a ton. But it just makes me feel happy. And I'm like always trying to find a way to be like, how can I earn a living here? Maybe just a side gig. I don't know, something to take me into retirement would be cool. But anyway, I was thinking about making some changes, like that this could kind of be like maybe a retreat of sorts, in that it's a way to walk in the woods, maybe do some yoga or meditation or something, you know, because Jerry's cleared out a bunch of like big circle areas. I don't know, I just thought that might be cool. Now, I'm not a certified yoga teacher. It's problem number one. But something I'm exploring. I've got the winter to think through things. I mean, it's something like that doesn't require more money. Like, I want to get goats. That requires infrastructure and buying the goats. I want to get some alpacas. I wouldn't mind a couple of sheep. So when I'm saying this, I'm saying like 2 or 3 of these things each. And I would love like little ponies. But all that requires money to get into the game, and then maintenance. There's healthcare, feed, a lot of upkeep. I'm not opposed to that. Still love the idea of using that and having like a mobile petting zoo. So my animals can kind of earn their keep a little bit. But I just love it out here in the trees, and think about hiking retreats with meditation or yoga. You know, something's more local. I don't know. You know, all this land down here used to belong to, oh, I'm not going to say this tribe name right, but I think it's Sac and Fox or something like that. They're who's on the Meskwaki Reservation. I think all of this land, this whole county, you know, belonged to them at some point. And it might be cool to find ways to be able to, I don't know if it's pay respect or honor, or, you know, whatever the word is I'm thinking of. I think I would love to be able to honor them for what they gave up. So yeah, I'm just always thinking about what can I do? I guess I should walk faster or I'm gonna get stuck in the dark. But I can't go up those hills and talk without losing my breath. I don't know. What do you think? You have to let me know. Oh. I mean, there are things that would have to be done, but I don't maybe know right off the top of my head, but I think it would be fun to just fully flesh out a business plan to kind of make sure I can make at least money to support the animals' infrastructure. I think that would be the important part. I mean, I don't think this would ever be enough to make a solid living in, unless somehow all of a sudden I find the right niche for social media and content creation that way, which would be cool. But that's all of these are skill sets to learn, so it's a process. I just think it'd be cool I love, I mean, walking back here as simple as it is, and just be able to share that with people. I mean, in yoga, man, I loved it when we used to do that at work. And it doesn't happen anymore. We ran out of space. The instructor left, so I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. I really enjoyed yoga. Makes me go all the way back to when I used to do, like, my grandma and my mom and them would do yoga. Now, back when I was 7 and 8, I could do that plow no problem, but I would probably break something if I did it now. I mean, it's just nice. Now, would I love to be able to do Japanese forest walking in here? Oh my gosh, yes. But it's nowhere near ready for that because there's still roots and little baby trees that died in the making of this trail that if we were barefoot would hurt like a son of a gun. But that doesn't mean that we couldn't work to get it cleared out. There's the gate. I sent the boys to find so that they could tie that shut. I don't know if it's... I can smell pee back here. Ugh. And don't you have to wonder whose pee that was. Hello, little cricket. Because I know it's rutting season, so I'm just trying to keep talking so I don't, like, scare or startle a little buck. I don't want to have to catch that on video. That'd suck. So this kind of reminds me of when me and Jerry and Jack, when he was like probably, I don't know, 3 or 4, we went to Mesa Verde National Forest and we were hiking those trails, yeah, where we worry about things like bears and mountain lions and stuff. One point, in fact, we saw a little bear on the way to go in, I guess. So bears were definitely in our mind. And they said, well, just keep talking. And that'll kind of scare the animals away. They're more scared of us than we are of them. Which I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I doubt that. They don't really know how scared I can get myself. I can get whipped into quite a frenzy if I'm not careful. And anyways, so Jack, sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's just so pretty right here. Jack talked the entire hike. I don't know, it was probably not more than 2 miles because he was so little. It was so funny. He's quite the talker once he gets going. Not sure who he gets that from. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I know. Oh. There's back in the middle, but we're gonna go the other way. Cause see, here's another nice circle. We could do that. I don't know, it's quite a hike to get up here, but I suppose I could do it close to the road, but it's really dusty and we get enough traffic. I mean, it's not like traffic in town or something, but jeez, see, I scared myself already just with that stump. But we would definitely get dusty if we were hanging around by the road. Now I think we would have to rethink this during planting, because I'm sure that would be a mess. But these farmers are so fast, and they do it during the week mostly. Anything I would do would have to be on the weekends. But I think that might be fun, maybe just to start like one weekend a month, like one Saturday or one Sunday a month or something. Come up with something. You know, sometimes you just got to build it and they will come. Consistency is key, as I hear it with a lot of different things. You know, some things are kind of like a slow burn before they catch fire. So, yeah. Would you go for a little hike to go meditate or do yoga in the forest or in the country? Yeah, I'm probably about, I don't know, 55 miles away from our main metropolitan area here. So, it's a rabbit. See, I told you, it's not hard for me to get scared. Anyway, so would you drive an hour to do that? Like, how much time would you need to spend somewhere for an hour drive to be worth it? I make this drive all the time, so it doesn't bother me. I would go do it to go hang out for an hour for something. So, how about you? Because I know when I was still living in town, when I wanted to relax and just kind of get away from it all, I would go on a drive. I'm a huge road tripper, so moving this far away didn't really bother me. So now I'm getting my road trip that I can chill and see the country all the time. But then if I'm back here, there's not much else I'm going to go do. Except have someone to do it with and enjoy it with. So, I don't know. Things to ponder and say out loud. I think it would be cool. Sorry, I got stuck on a weed. I think I can hear some shooting off in the distance there. We have a shooting club. Probably not more than 2 miles as the crow flies. But probably a 5 or 6 mile drive though, because we gotta go far enough one direction to get to the road that it's on. That's what so many things about this place just help me think of Colorado on like a way smaller scale. I mean, 'cause that's what it's like there. You might not be very far, like as the crow flies, but trying to drive is going to take you a fair amount of time to get there. Because you got to go around stuff to get there. So, I don't know, I enjoy. Sorry, I'm probably not doing a very good job of not jiggling my camera. If I dig through my AV stuff, I could probably find one of those gimbals or whatever they're called Because I know, so I just keep trying to think of all these things to do here, because I know I have to be here at least until Jack graduates high school, he said. So I got at least 5 years. And if he goes to college anywhere close, then he might want to still be here. So until that time, I gotta be here and find things to entertain me and keep my busy mind going until that time that I can either be a nomad, like Jack likes to call me. He's like, I could see why you like it. He's like, but that's not me. So here we are with roots. If I can't be roaming the world like I want to, I think this is a pretty cool next best thing. Or live in Colorado. So I guess this is the third best thing, because those would be my options. Building this homestead in Colorado. Being a nomad in an RV, working remote. I mean, I can do what I do anywhere. But Jack needs people around him, and he wants stability and security, and as alike as we are, I would say that's probably the biggest difference between us. And I don't know, that could be my age. You know, I'm just like, whatever. Life is short. I'm already 53. Like, I'm over halfway done. Don't laugh. I'm trying to make it to 100, sort of. Yeah, so I'm over halfway done, and there's so much that I wanted to do that I haven't done. So that's kind of my new approach, is I'll find a way to make whatever I want happen. Because it just doesn't make sense to me to wait until you retire to do it. My stepdad died 2 months after he retired. So, trying to do some of these things also in his memory. They'd be doing this if he was alive. So, I don't know. I'm just going with it. Ooh. Well, it seems like I will make it through here without it getting dark or running into a deer. Just a bunny rabbit scaring me, so that's awesome. There's me up there. The chickens up there. Oh, the dogs were losing their minds last night. And I could, like now, like I can hear something walking in the leaves. But what leaves, I don't know. Well, if I can't see it, it's got to be something small, right? That's all I can say. I hear it. I don't see it. I know we got a big, fat groundhog currently living under the garage. I'm going to assume it must be him, because I don't really see anything moving. And I know there's some twigs and stuff kind of along here. So So maybe he's digging in there to try to make another little burrow. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I wonder if he figured out that I was standing there listening to him, because, I mean, that would definitely be a good habitat. I mean, and as much as it scares me for animals, I love and respect wildlife, and that's why I asked Jerry to make sure that we kept a lot of this habitat kind of as is, because a lot of different things can live here. You know, I know there's raccoons. I mean, there was at least one, I guess, I've seen. I guess maybe that's it. I mean, I don't want them by my chickens. I'll kill chickens, if you didn't know that. Definitely have seen possums before, who will also kill chickens. But not really to eat them. I think just to kill them. I don't know. That was one of the craziest things. I'm like, everything kills chickens. Not snakes so much, but they would definitely kill baby chickens and eat them, eat their eggs. So far I've only seen, like, I think it was a milk snake and like a what do you call them, garter snake. That's all I've seen so far. So their best hope is just really getting eggs, I guess. We're almost at the end of our walk. The neighbor's just pulling into his drive. I bet he's seeing me, being like, who's back here? Oh my gosh. I wish I knew math. I could tell you. Like, my feet are like, I am like leaning so far forward just to kind of keep myself balanced at this hill. Always a good place to stop. Oh, here comes the school bus, but I don't think Jack's on it. Hi, school bus. Yeah, it's wrestling practice, and I think they have pictures today. All right, this hill's always a bugger when you're kind of worn out. I don't know, what would make this look, I don't know. It's just steep, that's all I gotta say. Made it up the hill. Try not to sound like I'm being dirty. Anyway, thanks for walking with me.